Okay, today we are going to be solving equations with variables on both sides. So let's say we are solving 4x plus 1 equals negative 2x plus 7. Copy down the problem again. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to identify the smaller variable term and add or subtract it from both sides. It's easier when you do the smaller variable term, just the math, the adding and subtracting is a little bit easier. Either way, you should get the same answer. So in this case, we're looking at the variable term. So the ones with the variable, which is 4x and negative 2x. So which one's smaller? The negative is, of course, smaller. So we would, since it's a negative 2x, we would add 2x to both sides. And so then we have easy math. 4x plus 2x is 6x. We bring down our plus 1 equals our negative 2x, and positive 2x canceled out, so it just equals 7. From there, it's just a two-step equation. So once you do that step, then you're going to solve for x using inverse operations. So we undo plus 1 by subtracting 1 from both sides. We have 6x, the 1's canceled out, equals 7 minus 1, which is 6. We undo our multiplication by dividing both sides by 6, leaving us with x equals 6 divided by 6, which is 1. We're almost done. The last thing we need to do is, of course, check our answer. So we copy down 4x plus 1 equals negative 2x plus 7. And we're going to substitute in 1 for all of the x's. So we have 4 times x, but x is 1, plus 1 equals negative 2 times x, which is 1, plus 7. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1, does that equal negative 2 times 1, which is negative 2, plus 7. Let's simplify each side. 4 plus 1 is 5. And negative 2 plus 7 is also 5, which is exactly what we want. So we solved correctly, and now we can open up our workbooks to the solving equations with variables on both sides. Assignment. And we're going to go step by step. So first, identify the smaller variable term and add or subtract it from both sides. So we have 7r on our left side, and we have 5r on our right side. So if we want to move the smaller one, that would be the 5r. So We're going to subtract 5r from both sides. 7r minus 5r is 2r. We bring down our plus 2, and that equals negative 6. Now it's just a two-step equation. We use our inverse operation. So we undo positive 2 by subtracting 2 from both sides. 2r equals negative 6 minus 2. Be careful with your signs and make sure you add and subtract. So take your time. There's a lot of steps. You want to be really careful. And then lastly, we divide both sides by 2, leaving us with r equals negative 8 divided by 2, which is negative 4. And lastly, we check our answer. So we have 7r plus 2 equals negative 6 plus 5r. So I have my original equation, and then I think r equals negative 4. So I'm going to substitute that in for this r and this r. So I have 7 times negative 4 plus 2 equals negative 6 plus 5 times r, which is negative 4. 7 times negative 4 is negative 28 plus 2 equals negative 6. And positive 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. And then we simplify. Negative 28 plus 2 is negative 26. And that equals negative 6 minus 20 was also negative 26. We solved correctly. Go ahead and complete this assignment. Make sure to show all of your work and check your answer.